It's September 27, 2025. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. 76 degrees Fahrenheit, 24 degrees Celsius, and I'm going for a walk. What you got? Lunch. Are mourning doves born in the fall? I've seen 3 really small mourning doves today. They are, they're too skittish to catch on camera, but what's the deal? They're so little. This is that building that they're building. It's almost done. I think now it's landscaping time. Looks like they're putting in a cool walkway. It's gonna have lights in it. There's still a pedestrian detour. There's a chair here in case you want to look at these flowers. Caution, loud operations ahead. I said, give me a scalpel! I'm heading into town. I'm on kind of like a sort of an embarrassing quest, which is I need to buy a new pop socket for my iPhone. You know what that is? It's the little like thing that sticks to the back and it can pop out. And it's like a little accordion's out, and you can put it like this and hold your phone like this. And mine finally broke. I mean, it lasted like 10 years. I thought it was gonna last a couple months, so I'm not complaining. But I gotta get a new one because the phone has become like an appendage to me, as embarrassing as that sounds. And I don't know how to lift it or hold it anymore, especially when filming things like this. So I'm walking into town to try and find one. I'm not sure where to look. I don't remember where I got it in the first place. Something's going on at the library. Check out these mushrooms. I'm not exactly sure where in town to go for this. I think maybe like a cell phone store. There's like a computer store. Maybe one of those. I did look at Stop and Shop while I was there anyway, but I didn't have it. And I always try to avoid going to Walmart and not going to Target these days, which I would have to drive to anyway. So hopefully somewhere in town's got a pop socket. What do you think? I was already in town a little while ago. I got a chocolate croissant. It's very busy. It's really happening. There's people everywhere. I guess it's a jazz festival this weekend. I'm assuming that was like a high school jazz chorus. A lot of people watching. There's a new mural up there. Maybe Newbury Comics has it. I guess not. They sell every other thing in there. Maybe Deals and Steals has them. This used to be the rock venue, the 11s. I used to work here. I did sound. I didn't find him in there. Cone. It's so weird being in there. I played countless shows there, did sound for countless shows, went to countless shows, many late nights. Now it's a store. All right, I'm gonna try Yes Computers. I think this one's gonna pay off. They didn't have them either. That's their open sign. This is the circle I was looking through. The only other thing I can think of is like the AT&T store. I don't want to go there. Or CVS. I don't want to go there. The store I just walked past has music playing outside, and it's like this terrible cover version of Harvest Moon. Like there's some songs set. You don't need to, you just don't mess with them, you know? I was gonna stop and get a bagel at Familiar's, but the line's too long. I really thought Yes Computers was gonna be the one. They sold they sold cases, they sold all kinds of little accessories and doodads for mobile phones, but not these. Apparently it's Pagan Pride Day in Western Mass. I don't think I'm gonna find a pop socket here. I could get a witch's hat though. No pop sockets. Not even a wicker man. Okay, I'm gonna try the AT&T store. All right, well that didn't work. They didn't sell any, but he had one in the back room that said AT&T on it. And he was gonna give it to me for free. And I was like, you know, I'd take that for a little while, put some other sticker on it or something. But he couldn't get the adhesive, he couldn't get it to work, and then it ripped. And so I'm gonna try my last chance of CVS, but I think I've lost hope. I think I need to go to a big box store or buy it online, which I don't want to do either of those things. Well, CVS was no use either. I'm supposed to be in the studio recording an epic psychedelic soundscape, but instead I'm walking around town looking for a pop socket to stick to the back of my phone. Still, it's a beautiful day. There's a jazz fest and a pagan fest, and it's just people everywhere. I tried to get a bagel at the Woodstar Cafe, but the line was too long. It's so nuts. This is a vibrant, colorful, thriving arts town, college town. But if you believe what you read in the comments sections on places such as Facebook or, what's that next door one? The worst of the worst. If you believe what people say, it's a desolate hellscape that nobody goes to. But here I am, trying to get a bagel in one of the numerous places to get bagels, and they're all too busy. I mean, I'm being impatient, obviously. I don't need the bagel, so I was just like, I didn't feel like waiting in a line. Some people complain, nobody goes there, there's nowhere to park. It's amazing. If you want to walk around town or anywhere and just look for negative things, you'll find them, of course. But it seems like a lot of people have just maybe, possibly never been anywhere. And it makes me think about the demonizing of cities that's happening. The painting of places like Portland and Los Angeles and New York as dangerous death holes when there's millions of people that live in them saying, no, I love this place. I think the problem is that there's a lot of people around who have just never been anywhere. And it might not be their own fault. You know, it costs money to go places. You need to have time. Maybe it just can't fit into your life to go anywhere. But it's the only way I can make sense of it, is that all the negative people have never been anywhere. I don't know what they're looking for. Maybe something that they saw on TV once about the world that doesn't seem to happen in real life. But this town is it's hopping, man. It's nuts. Though there is one downside to this town, and that is you can't find a pop socket for your phone. Maybe that's a good thing, ultimately. Maybe that's a sign of a good town. Help yourself. There's no way a ghost doesn't come with that chair. Look at this. Look at that font. Easy warp and weave. Easy as 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, thanks.